Welcome to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast, hosted by Craig Phillips and Jeff Torrey. Visit us at fantasyfootballprofit.com. And now your hosts, Craig and Jeff.
Welcome everyone to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast. I'm Craig Phillips, joined as always by Jeff Torrey. And today, this is going to be our last episode before really the last of the drafts everyone's going to be doing. This is Labor Day weekend coming up. This is it for drafts. So on today's show, we just want to do quick one league winner per person here. Jeff and I are each going to give a league winner. We've had some hits in the past on this. A few years back, Lamar Jackson was one of our picks, and I think we've had some others. I know Lamar Jackson always stands out because he was a mid round, like a mid QB2 almost at the time, and it was a huge year for him. So we've had some hits on this, but we got one league winner apiece we're going to give you before you go into your drafts this weekend. Jeff, who is your league winner for 2022?
I don't think it is as solid this year as it has been in the past, but I do think that for the price where you can get him currently and where he will finish, I think I would, and the position too, I think I would have to go with Etienne.
Solid.
Yeah, we've talked about him before. I wish I had something that would surprise people a little more, but Travis Etienne, knowing he's healthy, he's probably going to be a 3-down back. He has all the tools you need. Jaguars are going to surprise people. And currently he is, like Fantasy Pros, he was ranked the 23rd running back. I think that there's huge upside there. So I think you can save money by drafting him. You get a top tier guy and you can spend the other money somewhere else in order to bolster your team. So I think that is why he's a league winner at that point. I have a few others I can mention that are more injured at the moment that will come into play later on in the season. But I think in the draft, Travis Etienne for me. How about you?
So yeah, I'm with you on Travis Etienne. Love Travis Etienne. So I've had a couple guys I wanted to look at this. Travis Etienne would have been one of them possibly, but you know what? I'm just going to go back to it one last time. Ramondre Stevenson. He is my guy. He is going to take this job from Damian Harris, and he is going to be a league winner as you're drafting him as your RB4 in a lot of cases. Ramondre Stevenson is going to win you leagues. He's going to they're looking at him for third down work. Eventually, that's going to be all the work in Ramondre Stevenson. The only thing I would say is I hate that Matt Patricia is calling this place. That really bothers me. That bothers me. But I love Ramondre Stevenson. I truly think he's a better player than Damian Harris. Not Damian Harris isn't a bad player at all. Damian Harris is good. But I think Ramondre Stevenson honestly is slightly better, and he's to see if he gets that opportunity. I think he will. And as the season goes along, I think he will get more and more of that and really come on later on in the season and can win you down the stretch. It's Ramondre Stevenson for me. I've been talking about it all year. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to go with Ramondre Stevenson right now. So there we go, Jeff.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one. We will find out, but he has shown flashes. It will all depend on what New England does.
I really wanted to say J.K. Dobbins, but I just don't know his health yet.
I know. I'm a big fan of his as well, but he does carry a few more question marks than Etienne, and they're about the same price point at the moment. But
Etienne, Stevenson, there we go. Yeah. League winners, go get them. You can get both of these guys in your drafts, no matter if you're doing snake, auction, you can get them easily. So, I mean, I'll just say in a draft, Jeff, I did a draft tonight. This was keeper league. There was 4 keepers, snake draft. I ended up drafting after the 4 keepers, my first 2 picks were Etienne and Dobbins. And then I got Stevenson a couple picks later. So got them all. You can get them. You can get them all.
Trying to do the running back position a little cheaper.
Yeah. You can get them all. So there we go. All right. League winners, go get those guys for this weekend. You guys are going to be looking good. Etienne, Stevenson. I mean, we've talked about a million times. If you've been listening to us, it's probably no surprise. If you've done your draft, you probably already have them. But if not, hey, there we go. But all right, that's pretty much going to be our last episode for fantasy before your drafts happen. Next week, we'll be back with some week 1 stuff it's really going to be week 1 is almost here. So maybe, we'll talk a little bit about fab budget too next week, even as we get going, if you're doing a fab budget league, and then, start talking about week 1 and week 1 matchups. It's crazy that it's here, but And also, before we do that, we might have a first edition of a different little gambling show we might throw out here this week for you, a little test run. See you guys think about that. We got some guests for that one. Be fun to do that as well. But all right, that'll do it for now. Talk to you guys next time.